Welcome, Calvary Church fam, to The Modern, our midweek worship moment where we'll have 15 to 20 minutes with a couple of songs, a short challenge by Pastor Larry, and one final song to send you guys off on your way.
La 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 la. Thousand hills roll ever wrong. The footprints of Almighty God, they bring me to my knees in praise. Amazing love, amazing grace, is honored here, my Savior God. Broken hearted and bleeding inside, hill of the skull, Mount Calvary, the blood he shed for me. When heaven's hills at last I've run, forever settled in my home, I'll join the saints around the throne. Your kingdom, Lord, rolls ever on. La 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 la. 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 La 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 la. La 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 la. These thousand hills roll ever on. Ripples of coming storm. The morning star precedes the dawn. These thousand hills roll ever on. These thousand hills roll ever on. Ripples of coming storm. The morning star precedes the dawn. These thousand hills roll ever on. La 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 la. 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 La 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 la. La 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 la.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to The Modern. We are so happy that you're here with us to worship and give praise to God and to hear some wonderful music and also a word and a challenge. And so this past Sunday, we heard the story of the conversion of Saul of Tarsus, better known to us today as St. Paul the Apostle. Paul was a pervasive and perverse persecutor of Christians whom God chose to be the greatest evangelist and church planter in the history of Christianity. It's an amazing story of transformation, a complete 180 from a vile, hate-filled supremacist spewing racial hostility, turning into the prolific preacher of God's love and grace. An amazing transformation. We also heard the parable of the sower scattering seeds everywhere, regardless of the quality of the soil. Some fell on hard and rocky soil, some on thorn-infested ground, and some, of course, on good soil where they flourished. Sometimes we focus on whether we are good or bad soil, but I think this parable is really more about the unyielding abundance and relentless generosity of God, who spreads his love and grace on everyone, no matter their circumstance in life, no matter their religion, beliefs, creed, race, or sexual orientation. Some lives are changed instantly. Others take time. And unfortunately, some lives never change. But everyone, regardless, receives the abundant seed of opportunity, transformation, and change. Many of you know I'm a die-hard Philadelphia Eagles fan, and this past week, something very disturbing occurred when Eagles star wide receiver Deshaun Jackson posted some extremely anti-Semitic quotes from Adolf Hitler on his Instagram feed. This was no small thing, since the owner and general manager, among many others with the team and across the NFL, are faithful Jewish men and women. Quite a firestorm followed, and it continues to this very moment. Responses ranged from vehement demands that Jackson be released immediately. Others, while outraged, argued for a second chance. There were many variations in between. But the response I want to lift up is the one that came from another star NFL player, Julian Edelman, a member of the New England Patriots. Julian is a wide receiver, just like Deshaun Jackson. More importantly, Julian is a faithful and practicing Jewish man who's proud of his religion, his heritage, and his culture. Instead of condemning Deshaun, Julian thought long and hard about what he could do to address this situation and what he could do for his fellow NFL star, Deshaun Jackson. Instead of attacking Deshaun, the person, Julian focused more on his behavior. Julian remembered his own bouts with racial prejudice and cultural prejudice. He remembered being called a kike on many occasions on the field, and stated that there is no room for behavior like that. There is no room for anti-Semitism or prejudice of any kind in this world. He said this, and I quote, "I think the Black and Jewish communities have a lot of similarities. One unfortunate similarity is that they're both attacked by the ignorant and the hateful. It's really hard to see the challenges that a community can face when you're not part of it. So what we need to do is we need to listen. We need to learn. We need to act. We need to have those uncomfortable conversations if we're going to have real change." So to that end, Deshaun, he said, "Let's do a deal. How about we go together to DC, and I take you to the Holocaust Museum, and then you take me to the African American Museum of History and Culture. And afterwards, we'll grab some burgers and beers and have those uncomfortable conversations. This world needs a little more love, much more compassion and empathy. Take care, Deshaun, and let me know." Well, the two men did speak, and they are making plans to do just that, to experience one another, to educate each other, and grow together. This is the common ground that can lead to transformation, the kind of transformation that St. Paul experienced when he encountered Jesus. This is the way to change rocky and thorny soil to good soil, so it might receive the seed of God's love and grace. And we can only do that together. What the outcome will be remains to be seen. but I can't imagine that there is a better way to make a start. So to that end, I'm wondering what you think might be some of the ways you can think of to create common ground in order to have those difficult conversations so that we can learn, so that we can educate one another, and so that we can grow together. Have a great week, everyone, and may God continue to bless you as you learn, educate, and grow.
Stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never alone. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. Oh, and I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, but I know we're all searching for answers. You can provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. 'Cause you're perfect in all of your ways. Perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You are perfect in all of your ways. Oh, you're perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. Oh, it's a love so undeniable. I can hardly speak. Peace so unexplainable. I can hardly think as you call me. Deeper still as you call me. Deeper still as you call me. Deeper still into love. Love, love. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am.
Hey Church fam, thank you for joining us this evening for worship. If you enjoyed what you experienced, please like and subscribe, and remember right after this that we will have our Zoom breakout meetings, and we'd love to see you there.